Binomial means 2, related to 2. Right. When there are only 2 outcomes, one is success and other is failure, binomial distribution is used. काय झपते की नहीं, समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं? Whenever there are only 2 outcomes, one is success and other is by default failure, then binomial distribution is used. For example, a coin is tossed. Yes, what is the sample space? What is sample space? Head or tail? Now we have to define the random variable, okay? Getting head. This is the random variable we have defined. So it will be X negation, not getting head. Okay, and only 2 outcomes are there. Okay, consider second. Tossing a die. What is sample space? What is sample space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now tell me, does it mean that we have only 2 outcomes, success or failure here? Yes. Does it, this from sample space, is it clear that we have only 2 outcomes? अरे सांगा काहीतरी, अरे बताओ कुछ तो, 2 ही आउटकम है या ज्यादा है?
ज्यादा.
Yes, anyone else? See that we don't have to decide from the sample space, that we have to decide from the X. So we have to define X such that we'll have only 2 outcomes, success or failure. Now what the X may be? What the X may be? Number is prime. Right? So suppose I take 4. Is it prime or it is not prime? Not a prime. If I take 6, is it a prime? No, it is not a prime. Okay, remaining all numbers are prime numbers. That's it. Getting that? So in this way, we have to define the X so that we will have only 2 outcomes. One will be success, other will be failure. Okay. Now we'll continue. Rana, suppose P is small p, probability of success, and Q is probability of failure. Then tell me what will be P plus Q. Maximum probability is 1, na? And we have only 2 outcomes. So it will be P plus Q, 1. So it will be Q if we know the P, 1 minus P. Getting? Now see, now we are writing the statement of binomial distribution. Very important, right? Okay. Right? According to binomial distribution, all right. One minute. According to binomial distribution, probability of are success. How many success? Are success. Out of n trials. How many trials are taken? N trials. Is P of R N C R P raised to R Q raised to N minus R. We're done. Where N C R equal to n factorial. ये क्या है NCR रे? N factorial divided by. Anyone remember? किसी को याद है क्या n factorial क्या होता है ये? N factorial divided by n minus R factorial into R factorial. Right? This is very important part, हाँ? आपको ये याद रखना है. You have to remember this. Probability of R success out of n trials. NCR P raised to R Q raised to n minus R. Okay? Below this, write down note. Right. Mean of a binomial distribution is. Mean कैसे फाइंड करना है? Expected value. Mean of binomial distribution. Right. Next. Variance of standard deviation. Square root of variance. Okay, इसको याद रखना है. Those who are interested, go through any reference book and try to prove this. Why we are getting these formulas? Okay, and for that we have written expected value. You remember, na? E of x equal to, as well as we have written what is formula for variance also in terms of E of x. E of x square minus E of x whole square. Hope you remember. Okay, so you can use that. Okay, we'll go through examples to understand what the binomial distribution is exactly. Start with the first example. Right? And unbiased coin is tossed 10 times. Find the probability of getting exactly 6 heads. At least 9 heads. 2 parts are there. Solution. Right? When
सर
huh,
अनबायस्ड पॉइंट म्हणजे प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ हेड आणि प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ टेल सेम असतं का?
Absolutely, very good, very good. Okay, biased coin means we can bias the coin. We can design the coin so that the probability of head may be, for example, 1/3 and tail may be 2/3. For
म्हणजे
example,
ज्या ज्या क्वेश्चन्स मध्ये अनबायस यूज केले जातात तिथे तिथे आपल्याला
usually
बायनोमियल
we
यूज करायचे.
correct. Usually we consider unbiased only.
अनबायसला बायनोमियल यूज करतात ना.
Biased आहे की नाही doesn't matter ना. If there are only two outcomes, then we can use the binomial. In case of unbiased also, sorry, biased also, we have two outcomes only, na, head and tail only, na.
पण
Only
तुम्ही
probabilities will be
binomial
different. Probabilities will be different. Now it is not required that probability should be half. Probability of success is half and probability of failure is half. That this is not required. What is required? Only two outcomes are required. Their probabilities may be, say, probability of success is 1/10 and failure is 9/10. That is okay. Okay?
Yes, sir.
When a coin is tossed, probability of getting, so we are writing P and Q for a single coin, understand this. So 1/2. Now we'll toss the 10 coins. Now write. Probability of getting R heads when n coins are tossed. समझते कपा समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं देखना है आपको. ये स्टेटमेंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. According to binomial distribution, probability of getting R heads when n coins are tossed. N is known to us, 10. P is known to us. Q is known to us. Fortunately, we can simplify this. 1/2 raised to 10, isn't it? This is probability of R heads. I will start with the A part. Probability of getting exactly 6 heads are equal to 6. 10C6 divided by 2 raised to 10. See what the answer is. Check kara. Yes, who is getting this answer? You can use Kelsey for this. In fact, you have to use Kelsey for this. Yes, what the answer is? अरे बताओ यार कितना टाइम लगा रहे हो. Yes, who got the answer? यार सांगा की. बच्चों आंसर बताओ.
0.205. 0.205.
0.
205.
चेक करा, I don't have the answer. Okay, चलो next. At least 9 hits. At least 9 means 9 or 10. Right na? Probability of getting 9 hits and then probability of getting 10 hits. I think it is like this. Use calcium, tell me what the answer is.
टेन फॅक्टोरियल असणार ना.
कशाला 10 फॅक्टोरियल करून बघ ना.
NCR is equal to n factorial upon n minus r factorial multiplied
नाही,
by r.
एक मिनिट करून बघ म्हणलं ना.
Point
S.
zero
हा
point 0.010
0.0 0.0 hey, you are not audible.
सर ए वाल्याचं काय आन्सर होतं एकदा सांगता का?
नाही, मला माहित नाहीये, ऍड आन्सर नाहीये, तुम्हीच सांगायचं. ठीक, सोपं आहे ना. 11 divided by 2 raised to 10 किती येते बघायचं.
सर एनिथिंग अपॉन 0 इन्फिनिटी असतं ना.
हो,
मग 10 ची 10 इन्फिनिटी असणार ना.
एक मिनिट. 0.0107 दिस इज आन्सर. 0107. हा बोला.
तर 10 ची 10 तुम्ही कसं काढणार.
हे राजा असं का करतो रे.
सर मी 10 ची 10 इज इक्वल टू 10 फॅक्टोरियल अपॉन 10 मायनस 10 फॅक्टोरियल होणार.
फॉर्म्युला
10 फॅक्टोरियल डिवाइडेड बाय
हा सॉरी सर
10 minus 10 factorial आणि 10 factorial. If 0 factorial is 1, so it is 1. आणि 10 C9 काय येणार. 10 factorial divided by 1 factorial into 9 factorial. 10 येणार. Okay, चलो next. No problem. At least now you understand it. Okay, that is more important. Right. Right. In a COVID pandemic, in a COVID pandemic, 20% of spelling people's काय सांगितलं स्पेलिंग बरोबर आय थिंक people's हा
PLE पाहिजे सर.
अच्छा people's suffer from COVID-19. If ten peoples are selected at a random, find probability that A part. Exactly 2 suffers from COVID-19. Not more than 2 suffers from COVID-19. Okay. Now see what we are doing. We are finding probability for a particular person, and then we are applying it for whatever the number of persons is. Okay. So probability that a person will suffer from COVID-19 is, yes, what is the probability that a person will suffer from COVID-19? 20%. So 20 divided by 100. So 1 upon 5. That is, you might have understood, out of 5 persons, na, 1 person will get affected from the pandemic. Right now? Getting everyone? Now what will be Q? Now what is probability that a person will not suffer? 1 minus P, isn't it? 4 by 5. 1 minute only, huh? You write the formula for probability distribution. Hello. Hola. Now right. Important part, that according to binomial distribution, probability that hello. मैं आल्यावर चर्चा करू. काढा नाही करेक्ट का खायला काय येणार की. According to binomial distribution, probability that R persons will suffer out of n persons selected is, yes, what is the probability? P of R, n C R, P raised to R, Q raised to n minus R. समझते कि नहीं? क्या करना है हमें? हमने we have taken 10 persons ना, उसमें से कितने सफर होने चाहिए वो एग्जांपल में दिया जाएगा. So we selected 10 persons on random basis. We have chosen 10 peoples, and out of them now we want to check whether 3 peoples are affected or not. What is probability that 4 peoples are affected? What is probability that all the 10 peoples are affected? Getting everyone now what we are doing? So first we obtain probability for a single person, and it is 20%. That is P is 1 upon 5, Q is 4 by 5. Okay. Now we are writing formula by the binomial distribution. So let me go through the next page. So n is known to us. How many people are selected? 10 are selected. So let me change the page. समझना है अच्छे से इसको, हाँ, तब मजा आएगा. Else आपको बोर लगेगा कि क्या चल रहा है, just calculation only. P is 1/5, right? Q is 1/5. In previous example, when we toss the coin, P and Q were same, so it is not expected that, sorry, P and Q are same every time. Huh? They may be different. Okay. So P of R equal to N C R. P raised to R. Q raised to N minus R. Right. ये है number of probability of R peoples to be suffered by the COVID. Now we'll start with the A part. Now you can start with the A part. See what the A part is. क्या है ये part? इधर गया. हाँ. Probability that exactly 2 persons suffer from COVID-19. Okay. So what is R here? R is equal to 2. So 10C2 1/5 raised to 2 4/5 raised to 8. चलो इसका आंसर फाइंड करो. Yes, try to find answer of this. Use calci for that. हाँ नीलेश बोला कि हम यहाँ ही कॉलेज में लेक्चर सर गायकवाड सर आलेत की का हो तुम्ही आलाय का कॉलेजमध्ये सर आलेत मगाशी मला सकाळी भेटले पण आता कुठे हा हा हो का मग मी ह्यांना कुणाला तरी सांगतो ठीक आहे कुणाला तरी सांगतो बरोबर सांगतो कुणाला तरी जायला ठीक आहे.
Point 301. Sorry. 0.302. Hello, sir. Hello.
अरे सर बाहेर गेले 1 मिनिट.
Hey, what is the answer? I am audible?
Yes.
0.302.
I don't have answer. Probability that not more than 2 persons will suffer from COVID-19. Please, you complete that. Not more than 2 means how much? 0, 1, 2 आएगा या नहीं? 2 is included or not?
Yes.
हाँ, not more than 2 means 2 से ज्यादा नहीं, 3, 4, 5, 6 नहीं, 2 चलेगा? Yes. So find this. 10C0 1 upon 5 raised to R n minus R 10C1 1 upon 5 raised to 1 4 by 5 raised to 9 10C2 1 upon 5 raised to 2 4 by 5 raised to 8. Yes, again use the calculation and find the answer. Yes, go ahead. You should be able to use the calci. We are expecting offline exam this time. अभी इसके बाद हम पाकिस्तान का एग्जाम्पल लेने वाले हैं. हाँ, we'll take an example of Pakistan. चलो fast. What the answer is? बताओ, जल्दी बताओ. ये कितने वाले हैं? अरे बताओ यार, इतना क्यों टाइम लगाते हो? इसमें क्या कुछ दम नहीं है. You have to use calci only. That's it. और
Sir, 1 factorial.
फैक्टोरियल कैसे इसका पॉइंट?
1 factorial 0 ना?
1 factorial 1, 0 factorial 1.
Yes.
कितना आ गया? Yes. नहीं, आप चैट बॉक्स में डालो. You are not audible. चैट बॉक्स में लिखो. हाँ, पहले भी लिखा है. आप बोल रहे हो क्या? बताओ कितना आ रहा है? 0.677. हाँ, you cross check it. हाँ, everyone please cross check it. किधर गया ये? 0.677 I think. Please cross check it yourself. Okay, let me go through the next page. 69. Add the question. Right. The probability that a bomb dropped by Pakistan fighter planes will hit the target is 1 upon 5. Okay. So
Hello, sir.
हाँ हाँ.
मागचा आन्सर काय होतं?
नाही, आन्सर नाही माझ्याकडे. जे आन्सर आहे ते 0.677 आहे.
हाँ सर, करेक्ट है.
Correct, I great. Chalo, very good. So, right, next example, the probability that a bomb dropped by Pakistan fighter plane will hit the target is 1 upon 5. That is, if they drop the 5 bombs, then one of them will hit the correct target correctly. Okay, remaining will hit somewhere else. Again, it is Pakistan, so possible. Madam, if 6 bombs are dropped, find probability that exactly 2 will strike the target. So you now might have understood that this probability will be very small. Why? Since out of 5 only 1 is hitting correct the target correctly, na? And we are expecting that out of 6 2 should hit the target correctly. So it is somewhat difficult, isn't it? We'll check that. Okay. Now write down. Probability. Now understand how we are writing the probability that a particular bomb will hit the target is, yes, what is probability? 1 upon 5. So what is Q? 1 upon P. So 4 by 5. Now write. According to binomial distribution, probability that R bombs will hit the target out of N bombs. N bombs are dropped, right? R will hit the target. What is probability? Sorry. NCR P raised to R Q raised to N means. Right, that is N is known to us. How many bombs we have taken? 6 bombs. Right, given an example. Question may be from where we are getting this 6, that is given an example. Clear up to this step? Now the answer part. Probability that out of 6 bombs, 2 will hit the target correctly. R equal to 2. 6C2 1 upon 5 raised to 2, 4 by 5 raised to 4. Yes. What the answer is? Anyone? What the answer of this Pakistan is?
0.2457.
0. Absolutely 22457. So you are able to use calci now. Good. Remaining all, hope you are also able to use the calci. Yes, we'll go through the one more example. I'll take an example of civil engineering. Written the answer. Next. The probability that a student of civil engineering in PCCOE and R who took admission in first year will graduate in 4 years is 0.4. So out of 10 students, 4 will able to pass the civil engineering in 4 years. Remaining takes 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Now, due to this COVID, this probability might have increased. Instead of 0.4, we can take it as 0.7 also. But now
2/5.
pandemic is over, right? So it is better to take 0.4 only. Once you will be here, you will understand what the engineering is. Hope you are eager to understand it. Determine the probability that out of 5 students, right, okay, no problem. We'll start. Probability that a student, then I'm not writing remaining things. A student of civil engineering in PCCOER who took admission in first year. I'm leaving that part. Probability that a student will graduate in 4 years is P equal to 0.4. So Q equal to 1 minus P. So 0.6. Now write statement of the binomial. According to binomial distribution, probability that our students will graduate in 4 years out of n students chosen is NCR P raised to R Q raised to n minus R. So how many students are selected? Given an example, 5 students are selected. So 5 CR 0.4 raised to R 0.6 raised to 5 minus R. Okay, now start with the A part. Probability that none of student graduate in 4 years is, so probability of R equal to 0. 5 C0, 0.4 raised to 0, 0.6 raised to 5. 5 C0 is 1, so just you find this. 0.6 raised to 5. 5 C0 is 1. 0.4 raised to 0 is 1.
0.0777.
Very good. Very good. B part. Probability that at least one student will graduate in 4 years is, at least one means one or more than one, right? So probability of R equal to 1, probability of R equal to 2, probability of R equal to 3, R equal to 4, R equal to 5. But instead of finding all these values, we can find probability of 1 minus R equal to 0. That's it. So 1 minus 0.07776. That's it. We'll get the required answer. Getting everyone?
0.92224.
This is the answer. Are you getting this last part? How we subtracted 1 minus probability of R equal to 0. Hope you are getting it. So these are the only outcomes. R equal to 0, R equal to 1, R equal to 2, R equal to 3, R equal to 4, R equal to 5. And their sum will be 1. Therefore, hope you understood the binomial distribution. Clear? समझ ले रहे?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So we'll stop for again 3-4 minutes. Again, we'll start with the next part. Any doubt, team? कुछ doubt है? Binomial distribution or previous part?
No, sir.
Okay. So 5 minutes break. Don't leave. We'll
Yes.
start at 11:47 once again, and then we'll start with the Poisson's distribution.
Yes.